Are you ready?
Ready.
All right, let's go. Kevin here, top 1 financial advisor and best-selling author. We are here to talk about the stock market. The week of July 4th has been the best week to invest over the last 50 years. Yeah, going back to 1973, the stock market during the week of July 4th is up 0.4% compared to the median. Okay, the average week going all the way back to 1973 only rises 0.29%. So that is a significant increase for just a single week. But get this, when July 4th happens to be on a Tuesday, which it is this year, the average of the last 50 years has been 0.8%, double what it is in a normal year. So sounds like everything is setting up for us. So today I'm going to give you my favorite 5 stocks for July 4th. They are July 4th themed, and obviously they've done quite well. So I'm going to read them off, give you a quick description on why I like them, and then tell you how they've done over the last 6 months and over the last 12 months, and then you can make your decisions from there. All right, first on my list here is Booking.com, BKNG. There's a stock that I've talked about inside my members only, okay? We've been knowing about this stock, and now you can know. Also, our members got this entire list earlier over the weekend, but now that we're here and we're talking about it, it has been up 32% in the last 6 months and up 54% over the last year. I like this company because, one, it has it's travel related. So this is the reason why it's on the list, because people are traveling, people are booking flights, going back and forth, and a good number of those people are going to Booking.com, whether it's hotels, flights, so on and so forth. You guys get the point. It won't be the only travel stock here on this list. They also fall into the tech sector. Tech happens to be up, so it tends to be right in the sweet spot for both themed in terms of travel, but also in terms of tech. Their cash flow has been extremely strong. It is an undervalued stock in my opinion, even though it's up 32% in the last 6 months. This is a very good one, and it checks all the boxes for me. That's number 1 on our list, and these are not in any particular order. Next one here is Netflix. Now, Netflix isn't your typical, like, hey, people are really watching Extraction 2, which is an excellent movie on Netflix. I might watch it again when I'm done with this. But in either case, that's not the first thing that comes to mind. The first thing that comes to mind for me for Netflix is the data behind it. 10 years, okay? So the last 10 years, going back to 2013, Netflix has a positive return 100% of the time. Okay, that is the only company that can say that over the last 10 years, the week of July 4th, Netflix is the only company that returns a positive percent. I think it's about 3.9%. It's average over just 1 week, just a single week over the last 10 years, every single time. Okay, so now it's not a guarantee that's going to happen in 2023, but going back to 2013, every year it has come back with a positive return, with the average being around 3%. No other stock can say that. Now, Netflix has been on a tear. We have talked about it. It is up 47% in the last 6 months and up 151%. Had to double check that, 151% over the last year, which, while I can't say that's easy to do, it took a tumble and it has significantly bounced back. So congrats to Netflix and those who continue to invest in Netflix. The next one here is one that I'm sure you understand why it's on the list. That one is Pepsi, P-E-P. Why are they here? You know why. People are buying food, they're buying snacks, all that stuff falls under Pepsi / Frito-Lay. Remember, we had talked about this one in the pandemic. If you've been around for long enough, we had talked a lot about Pepsi back in 2020 and why they were doing so much better than Coca-Cola back then, because they sold chips and snacks and it wasn't just drinks. So this is why they're on the list. This was the most quote-unquote underwhelming here. I say that because when you compare it to a stock that's up 50% or 151%, 4% over the last 6 months and 14% over the last 12 months, it's not something to write home about. However, it does give you a little diversification if you were to decide to invest in something like this. It is more solid, but it is something that's themed, and last I checked, doing a lot better than Coca-Cola at this point in time. So I have to go back and just double check that, but I'm pretty sure Pepsi is the winning bet here, and probably has been over the last 3 to 3.5 years. So Pepsi makes our list, right? Number 4 here, and this one shocks me, be honest with you. I didn't expect to see this here. That is Delta Airlines. That stock symbol is DAL. Delta is up 43% in the last 6 months and up 64% in the last year. Now, obviously, we know why they're on the list. It's a travel holiday, and people can be traveling between now and really the holidays, if we're being honest with you. So there's a lot of room for this company to continue to grow. At the time I'm doing this, Delta stock is still under $45 a share, which is shocking to me. I don't know why y'all didn't mention this to me. Nobody's been talking about airlines. I rarely talk about airlines, and this one has been completely under my radar. Now, I've seen Carnival Cruise Lines. I know they have been doing quite well. We can talk about those at a later date. Let me know in the comments. But Delta, I mean, they're there. Okay, that could be one that you might be sleeping on. So make sure that you add that one to your watch list. The last one here is Amazon. Amazon, for two reasons. Number one, they're finally acting right. Now, if you've been watching the last 2 or 3 years, you know Amazon, I would say, really 2021 really started to just taper off and be average, right? Like losing money. And obviously, almost every tech company did terribly in 2022, but in 2021, Amazon really started to fall off right after the pandemic. They've been struggling to keep employees. They've been laying people off, going through union fights. They've been very, very sloppy. However, the stock is starting to turn in the right direction. It's up 52% in the last 6 months and up 22% over the last year. Why is Amazon on the list? Obvious. People are buying all types of stuff that they need for the holidays, including barbecue sauce and pepper, which is what I need to finish my barbecue preparation. We'll get to that on another day. But people are ordering stuff. Towels, paper plates, whatever they need that they don't feel like going to the grocery store, they're ordering those things on Amazon, and it does have a pretty good track record. If I remember correctly, I think 90% of the time for the last 10 years, Amazon has shown to have a positive return. Again, historically, no guarantee is going to happen in 2023. So those are the 5 that you need to have on your watch list. But you got a homework assignment. Honestly, you got 2 homework assignments because I'm posting this the day before July 4th, so you can take action and you can research and do whatever it is you need to do, because remember, the stock market is closed on the 4th, okay? Action number 1. Is there a stock that you want to learn more about? Let me know what you think in the comments. Say, hey, look, I want you to go back and do an entire video on XYZ. That's what I'm here for, to break things down for you, okay? The second one, make sure you hit the like and subscribe button. 40% of y'all be watching, be enjoying, and don't be subscribing. Go on and hit that subscribe button. All right. That is it for me. I will talk to y'all later. Members only. Y'all had this information early. It's one of the benefits of being in there. All right. I will talk to y'all tomorrow.